In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to tape the knee for support. You'll need Fix-A-Mole or hypoallergenic tape, and then either 38 or 50mm rigid tape and some scissors. So to start off, we want to create a base for the tape using Fix-A-Mole. So we're going to measure a strip around the calf and measure a strip around the thigh. It can be helpful to sort of tense up your thigh muscles so that you make sure that the strip is big enough. Then when using the Fix-A-Mole, it's helpful to fold the tape back on itself so that when you peel the backing off, the tape doesn't stick to itself. So this first longer strip is going to go around the thigh, just above the knee, following the natural contour of the thigh, but not too tight. And then the other strip going around the upper calf, just around that bony section below the kneecap. If you have sensitive skin, you can apply more Fix-A-Mole on the sides here, but otherwise the base anchors here should be sufficient. So I'm going to take the 38mm rigid tape, and first I'm going to show you the taping for the inside, which is for an MCL or ACL ligament strain. So the ligament, the MCL goes along here on the inside, and so we want to create cross-like supports to support that ligament. So with the knee in a slightly bent position, we're going to start from the bottom, the back of the knee, and then we're just going to come up and across to the front of the knee. And then we're going to do a second strip starting at the front of the knee and then coming up and across to the back of the knee. And then we can do second strip, creating a basket weave pattern. If you were using wider tape, you probably wouldn't need to do the second strip. And this cross comes across where that MCL ligament is, and so it provides extra support. If this is all you need, then you would tape across the bottom and the top. But I'm going to show you the next section of the taping, which is for an LCL ligament injury. So the LCL starts from the top of the fibula head here and comes up onto the femur. And so we need to create probably a narrower cross to come across that ligament. And so again, in that slightly bent angle, starting in front of the knee and then coming behind, behind the calf, and onto the top of the knee. And again, doing second strip, just fanning that tape slightly to make it a bit wider. Now the final section of the taping on the back of the knee, now this is useful for an ACL or PCL injury or a hyperextension injury. So starting from the top or the bottom, whichever is easier to apply this on yourself, I'm going to start from the top. On the outside of the knee, going slightly bent in the knee position again, coming outside to inside, and then starting from the top of the knee, going outside to inside. And again, you can apply 2 strips of this. If you do this when the knee is straight, it won't provide too much support. If you do it with the knee too bent, then you won't be able to straighten the knee at all, and it will restrict your movement too much. But as you can see, I've got good movement with this taping. To finish it off, we just want to apply very loosely so that you don't restrict the muscles. Just a loose tape across the top and across the bottom. If you're going to be playing contact sports or sports where you're sliding on the ground and for a match, it's probably helpful to cover this tape with either Fix-A-Mol or bandage tape, just so that the tape doesn't get ripped off.